today's class is all about harmonizing and bringing balance to the physical and the subtle body. We're going to do this in three ways. We're going to start with a movement practice. We're going to move into some breath work and a meditation just to ground everything in. So if you have a yoga strap, bring that to class today. If you don't have one, you can use a rolled up t-shirt, a dog leash, a towel, something like that. Just something that's long, pretty long. And there's a lot that will work for this at the end of class. Other than that, you don't need any other props unless you like to sit on a cushion while you're meditating. You might want to bring that. And let's go ahead and head over to the mat. To begin today, let's just take a nice comfortable seat, either crossed legs or you can sit on your heels, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're just going to connect with how we're feeling right now. So place your hands however you like. I'm doing palms face up on my thighs. Gently close the eyes if it's comfortable. Let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and exhale, fly out the mouth. Really releasing. Inhale deep through the nose and exhale, sigh out the mouth, settling in. Notice how you feel. Inhale once more and exhale, sigh out the mouth. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, or you can blink them open. Let's dip the right ear towards the right shoulder and just let the head hang here. Let gravity do the work. If you feel like you want a little bit more, you can walk your left fingertips out to the side until you feel a gentle sensation in the left side of your neck. And throughout this class, we're really going to open both sides of the body from the neck all the way down the legs. Really breaking up any stagnant energy. Bring the right fingertips to the temple and push your head back up to neutral and switch sides. So left ear to left shoulder now. Letting it hang, maybe walking the right fingertips out a little ways. Only looking for a very gentle sensation, not yanking on your neck or anything like that. And just breathe deep. And bring your left fingertips to your left temple now. Push your head back up. And let's come into Balasana. This is our child's pose. So if you're sitting on a cushion, move it out of the way. And come to sit on your heels. You can keep your knees together or you can bring them wide. And then hinge forward from the hips, leading with the chest. And bring your forehead down to the mat. Maybe reaching your arms up. And taking a few breaths. And then pushing into your palms, lift up very slightly. And then walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Stacking your left palm over the top of your right hand. And then coming back down. Feeling the expansion in the left side of the waist and the upper body. Push into your palms, lift up very slightly again, and walk your hands over to the opposite side of the mat, stacking the right hand on top of the left and lowering it down, and breathing into the right side of the rib cage. Good. Push into both hands, come all the way back up, and come into a tabletop pose. So weight is evenly distributed between all four limbs. Let's warm up the hips a little bit by making some hip circles. So imagine there's like a pen on your left knee, and you're gonna make as big a circles as you can. So inhale, reach up, and then come in like this. So make 3 circles as wide as you can, nice and slow. And after you make 3 circles, reverse directions and make 3 more circles. Trying to evenly distribute the weight between the other 3 limbs here. You can drop that knee down when you're done and switch to the other side. So bring your right knee up and make big circles. Opposite side, opposite direction. You can drop your knee back down. We're going to move into a modified side plank. So make sure your right knee and your right hand are on the center line of the mat. Extend the left leg back and move to the inseam of that leg and kind of kickstand your right foot out to the side. Then turn and come up into a modified side plank. So you'll see my right leg is out to the side. My right foot is off of the mat behind me. So you can reach straight up, align the shoulders over each other, stacking the left shoulder over the right. And inhale, bring your left arm forward so your bicep is along the ear, feeling a nice big stretch throughout the whole side body here. And breathing deep into that stretch. Let's inhale, return your arm back up to going straight up towards the ceiling. Let's squeeze into the thigh and the glutes, and then lift that back leg up to be parallel with the mat. And hold it here for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower it down. And return to tabletop by swinging that left arm down. And moving nice and slow here. And let's go to the other side. So reaching your or make sure your left knee and hand are in the middle. Reach that right leg back. Turn to the inseam and then stack the shoulders and hips, taking that left leg behind you. Holding here for a moment. And then reaching your right arm up. Finding that side stretch through the entire right side of the body. And another breath or two here. Let's inhale, reach that right arm up. Squeeze the glutes and thighs. And then lift that back foot up, parallel to the mat, holding for as long as you can, maybe 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower it down, and then reverse cartwheel that right arm down, coming to tabletop pose. Make any movements here that feel good, maybe hip circles the long way, like you see me doing here from table. And reverse directions. Awesome. Let's move into a downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under. Really press into your fingertips and knuckles and lift the hips up and back. Downward dog. Finding a big diagonal line here from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Bring your left foot towards the center of the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the knee and stack your hips. Exhale, bring your knee towards the nose and plant that foot in the center of the mat between your palms. And roll to the inseam of that left foot and cartwheel your arms up to come into a warrior two. Keeping that front knee bent, your knee should be directly over the ankle. Feet should be in line, like your heel is in line with the middle of your back foot. And then lift the arms into a T shape. Also note, shoulders should be over the hips. So if your shoulders are too far forward, just pull it back a little ways. Maybe bring your hands to your hips to find out where they are if you need to. And take a deep breath here. Let's inhale, turn the palms face up and straighten that front leg. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come through prayer. Let's shift into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So I love to use the back of my right hand along the inseam of this front leg as I float down, lifting the left arm up, keeping the shoulders stacked like we did in our side plank just a minute ago, and just coming down as far as is comfortable for you, feeling the stretch in the side body. If you like, you can try reaching the arm forward a bit. As long as you can hold your balance that way. Take a few more deep breaths here. Really push into both feet evenly. We'll focus on that stretch in the left side body. Good. On your next inhale, let's push into both feet as we lift the torso up. Coming back into our warrior two. And then moving into Parthasana. So bringing the back of the left forearm to the thigh and then lifting that left arm back up overhead. So a very similar stretch, but it definitely feels different. It's more of a straight diagonal line, whereas the triangle pose, you're a little bit deeper into it. So this is just accentuating that, just like the little cherry on top. Great. Push into both legs. Inhale, come back up to your warrior. And then cartwheel the arms down, framing the front foot. Lift the back heel up, and then push back, downward facing dog. Notice how the left side of your body might feel different than the right. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So now I want you to bring your left foot into the middle of the mat. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Nope, sorry. You just did that one. Right foot to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Stack your hips, bending that knee. Try to bring your left hip all the way to your glute. And just as a challenge, lifting the knee as high as you can. Exhale, bring that knee through. Plant that foot in between your palms and roll over into your warrior two. Lifting up, evenly distributing your weight. Take a few breaths here. Let's inhale, lift both arms up. Straighten that front leg. And exhale, Trikonasana. Gliding the hand along the inseam of that front leg and reaching the left arm up, the right arm up overhead. Having a trouble today, aren't I? Breathing into the right side of the body and maybe reaching the right arm forward if that feels good. Breathing deep. Press into both feet and inhale. Lift the torso back up. Rebend that front knee, warrior two. Another breath here. Then exhale, Parsvakonasana on the other side. Left arm down, right arm overhead. This diagonal is beautiful from the heel all the way to the point of the fingers on the right hand. Inhale, push into both feet to come back up. Warrior two. Let's straighten that front leg, lift both arms up, and exhale, hands come down through prayer. Keep your feet kind of wide. Maybe bring them in a little way and bring your toes to be pointing in and your heels pointing out. So you're kind of pigeon-toed here. Just a little bit. You don't need to be too far. Inhale, press your hands into your hips. Then exhale, fold forward. Just letting your head hang heavy, maybe swaying side to side. And if you have your toes in a little ways, you should be able to feel a little bit of a stretch in the outer legs, which is what I want with this pose. The inversion is very nice, but this I really wanted to get into the out seam of the leg. You may be clasping opposite elbows. After a few deep breaths here, bring your hands back to your hips. Inhale, lift the torso halfway so you're parallel with the mat. Exhale here. Then inhale, push into both feet to lift all the way up nice and slow. So heel the feet in just a little ways, a little bit wider than hip width. Inhale, reach both arms up. Then exhale, hands come through prayer and come into your squat. Malasana. And if you can't come all the way down, feel free to stay halfway up, bringing your forearms on your thighs like they were in Parthasana. Otherwise, you can come down and then press your legs open with your elbows. Making any micro movements that feel good. You can bring your hands back behind you and bring your feet down to the mat. Bring your left leg in, extend the right leg out to the side. Flex that foot. Let's come into Janushirasana, side bend. So I like to put my palm face up in front of my knee and then reach the left arm up and come over to the side. So I'm kind of leveraging my elbow is pushing into my thigh so I can really rotate and shine my chest forward and up. Really trying to stack my shoulders. Let's inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, float them down and switch to the other side. Left leg extends. Left hand comes face up in front of the knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lean over towards the left. Only our last stretch for the upper body. Let's inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands come through to prayer. Maybe bring that left foot in. Sit comfortably and take a gentle twist here. So let's bring the left arm to the right knee. Right arm behind you, twist open towards the right. Very gentle here. Exhale, unwind and switch sides. Right hand to the left knee and left arm behind you. Twisting just from the navel, keeping the feet on the mat. Exhale, unwind. Let's kind of lie down on our backs. And if you have your strap, you'll want that nearby. Roll down onto your back. And take your strap and wrap it around the ball of your foot. So ball of your right foot, extend that up. And you'll see the strap is nice because then I can bring my arms down. I can bring my elbows all the way down to the mat while still holding and giving support to my leg. So keep your foot nice and flexed. Pull this leg in just a little ways until you feel a nice sensation through the hamstring. Taking a few breaths like this. And keeping hold of the strap, let's allow the right leg to drift out to the right a little ways. So just until you feel a sensation on the hip. And just leveraging that with your strap. Making sure you're not going to go too far, holding it like reins. And after another breath or two, let's pull that back up and inhale. And then on an exhale, come across the body doing the same thing. You probably won't go as far on this one as you feel that through the outer hip. Just hold it tight. Let's inhale, lift that back up to neutral, bend your knee, and switch sides. So bringing the strap now to the left leg, straightening that leg, flex your foot, and just pulling it in slightly, feeling a nice sensation in the back of the leg. And I don't want you to be using too much upper body strength. That's kind of why I've got my elbows down on the mat and just using my wrist to kind of coax my leg in a little ways. Let's exhale, let that leg open as far as is comfortable for you. Breathing deep. Imagine your breath can go directly into your hip, filling it up like a balloon. Inhale, bring the leg back up to neutral. And then on the next exhale, bring it across the body, gentle, gentle, just until you barely feel anything on the outside of the hip. Inhale, let the leg come back up to neutral. And exhale, bend that knee and bring both feet down to the mat. Maybe feet as wide as the mat and do a windshield wiper motion with your leg. You tuck the knees in together to touch. Force the chest, rock side to side, massage the low back. And extend both legs out for Shavasana. Allowing your body to just sink into the mat. We've intentionally moved our body in a way that will release any energy that was stuck to the side body, and now allowing it to flow through, to be recalibrated, to be moved through in a way that is beneficial, whether that's removed or just repurposed. And taking a few deep breaths here. deep breaths here, feeling your belly rise and fall. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe you reach the arms up overhead as you begin to reawaken the body. Shift over to one side and gently push yourself up, taking a seat in whatever way is most comfortable for you. If you have a cushion to sit on for meditation, you can grab that now and sit on that. And closing the eyes, bring the palms face down on the side. Notice how your physical body feels. Any areas of tension that were there at the beginning of check-in class, at the beginning of class when we first checked in. Notice if anything has been released and take note of what that was, where that was. And make sure it doesn't get stuck there again, keeping awareness in that space. We're going to shift into the breathwork portion of our class. If you've practiced Nadi Shodhana with me before, you can keep your eyes closed. If not, you may want to blink your eyes open gently just to take a look at what I'm doing. So this is an alternate nostril breath. This will kind of, everything that we just did for our physical body, this will do that for our subtle body through the breath. So what we're going to do, I like to use my pinky and my thumb, blocking one nostril at a time, back and forth. So we'll inhale through the left nostril, exhale out the right nostril, then inhale through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. We'll just go back and forth like a rainbow, going back and forth for just 2 or 3 minutes here. And then we'll sit in silence for some meditation. So as you're ready, take your thumb, plug the right nostril, and begin. Inhale through the left, plug the left nostril, and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, and plug the right nostril, and exhale out the left. Trying to keep the inhale and the exhale in the same length. And go at your own pace. And I'll let you know when we're on our last round. And as you continue to breathe, try to bring your awareness to the equalization of this energy on the right and left side of the body, all harmonizing in the central channel along the spine. Let's take one more round. Next time you exhale out the left nostril, just come back to a normal breathing pattern. Releasing the palms down to the sides. Notice how you feel. Keeping the eyes closed. We'll sit here for a silent meditation for just a few minutes. And if you find your mind has wandered off, just bring your awareness back to your breath, inhaling deep through the nose and exhaling maybe out the mouth, just to bring your focus back in. Gently deepen the breath. Bring your awareness back to your physical body, maybe rubbing the thumbs against the tips of each other finger. Bring the palms together to touch at the heart center. Bringing the left and the right side of the body together in harmony and balance. Take another moment here to notice how you're feeling physically and energetically. And give yourself gratitude for taking the time to come to the mat today to really take care of your body. I'll close our class today by chanting Om one time. You're welcome to join if you like. Take a big exhale, then inhale deeply to chant. Om. Gently bow the head forward, and as you're ready, blink the eyes open. Maybe rub the palms together, generate a little bit of heat. Ah, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this makes you feel energized and like really harmonized. Um, the energy will come through. Right now, you might feel just very calm. At least that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling very calm and centered. So use this to find something to focus on and go for it. I'll see you soon. Subscribe if you don't, leave a comment, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.